Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and it's been a little while since I've done some Pokermon. We've gotten updates to the mod itself, to the mod loader, and even to the framework by which the mod gets loaded in. So I think we're ready to check out some stuff. There's even some new jokers in the mix. Like, I know that Riolu and Lucario are in it now. I don't know where they're gonna show up, but probably somewhere in here. I also don't know if Mega Lucario I don't know if Mega Lucario is a thing or not, but I figure what we do with this run is we try to find some of the new ones that we haven't played with and see what we can do with them. And if this just so happens to turn into a high score run, then so be it. But for the time being, we are just going to play a vanilla run and see what happens. Hold on. 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. Alright, well, you're nothing special. Alright, well, yeah, between Charmander and Chikorita, I think we take Chikorita because that's going to help us out with money in the long run. Don't exactly have a ton of stuff for scoring at the moment, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Alright, well, let's just start with the 9, see if we can get a 10. Ooh, okay. So if we wanted to play diamonds, we can totally do that. I don't know if I want to play into diamonds, but you know, it's a choice. It's a choice that I could make. Okay, must play 5 cards. Yay. Okay, well, we can do it like this. I mean, I could do a straight flush. I mean, I honestly see no reason not to. At least not right now. Alright, don't care about Geodude. Oros. It's scoring. It's not great scoring at the moment, but it's score. Natu. It's nice, but not so much amazing. Bye, 7. Alright, let's take a couple of rolls, see if we can't get anything particularly good. Eight, 7, 6. Alright, still nothing new, but we do have a Happiny, and that could... I don't know. Do I take it? I think the problem is I don't really have a rank or suit to focus on. Yeah, I got that one stars card, but that's not necessarily... It's not necessarily what we're going for. Then again, I have yet to truly make that decision. Like, I could just go straight diamonds and see what happens, just... And it is the direction I'm leaning. I might as well at least look into it. And if I'm gonna do that, I should start leveling up flush. Okay, well, for the time being, we'll just hold on to 2 money jokers. Alright, well, with how much the Eevee evolutions have changed, let's see here. Honestly, if I could get Leafy on, that would be really interesting. Then again, it really just gives you hand size. I don't know, is it worth going for? Let's see if an Eevee comes around again. Alright, so now we got a couple of Lucky Kings. Alright, more diamonds. There we go. Okay, Happiny is making this way more difficult than it needs to be, so I think if we want to stand any chance at getting through this, we actually have to get rid of Happiny, which is sad. Yep, too late. Alright, well, you know what? I tried. So, let's try again. And unfortunately, didn't find anything new there, so... Honestly, no harm, no foul. Alright, so now we focus on face cards. Nine, 10, Jack, Queen, King, let's rip it. Okay, nothing new here. And honestly, nothing I really need either. Let's just call that good and move on. Eight, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. Alright, so what I would really like right now is something to help boost my econ. That would make it a lot easier to find some of the new jokers. I mean, yes, that's econ, but not quite what I had hoped for. Yeah, I know, but I like lucky cards. Potential full house, beautiful. Shake, shake, shake. Make more face cards with that. And then cash. And then more cash. Oh my goodness. Okay, what do we got here? For each unscored card in played hand. So, the way it's reading, I really want to go with small hands when I'm playing Baniri. If I'm playing small hands, suit doesn't matter very much. So then I want to be going for things like pair or high card with Baniri. Alright, little rabbit one. Let's see how well this works. For each unscored card in played hand. Alright, I definitely see how that works, though honestly, when playing Plasma deck, that's not a giant boon. Though maybe if we were to level up high card a bit more. Okay, now let's hit a couple of rerolls. You're also new. You don't seem great. ×3 mult every 20 cards scored. Especially with Baniri? That seems less than good. But it is new, so we might as well give it the old college try, right? What do we got in here? In case you haven't figured it out, it's almost always Immolate. You always want to do Immolate. Trubbish and Garbodor I've used before, and they get pretty big. At least they can. I'm trying to decide if I want to hold on to Numel, because I don't know what Numel becomes when it evolves. I mean, obviously it becomes Camerupt, but what does Camerupt do? That's kind of the point. I could also drop Kingler, but that's my biggest source of chips right now. Maybe it's best if I just ignore Trubbish for the time being. Okay, you know what? Let's give Frillish a try. So now what we want to do is we want to discard face cards instead of play them. Alright, so this is interesting. And I had a pretty good feeling I was going to get weaker, but, you know, I'm thinking, just because I want to see what these new ones are all about, I think the juice is going to be worth the squeeze. Because right in this run isn't necessarily about pass or fail, it's about checking out the new Pokemon. Alright, let's... Oh my god, it went from water to water. Oh, man. Alright, so remember, discard all them face cards. Alright, so now we can do 8, 7, 6, 5. Actually, let's cut these. Lopunny! It's nice artwork. That's interesting. So, I would say the way Lopunny works is definitely good for, like, if an unscored card has the same rank as a foreseen card. That's interesting. So this is probably good for making your way through Ante-8. Probably not great for high score, but at the same time, I could be wrong about that. Actually, I'm gonna probably start focusing Jax. Okay. So then what Lopunny is all about is actually she wants to be played alongside others that do Foresight. And there is a Mega Lopunny, which is a fighting type, apparently. Oh, it would have to be an unscored card. High jump kick! Alright, so now Camerupt. With mult cards counted twice. Alright, so Camerupt wants to be played in a deck that has a lot of mult cards, and you also have a Mega Evolution. Well, not so surprisingly, I am interested in seeing both Mega Evolutions, but I don't know how exactly one would go about that at the moment. Alright, so you are about to evolve. Good stuff, good stuff. Now you're Jellicent. Gain doubled if it is a king or a queen. Interesting. Alright, so your whole thing is you want to discard face cards. I would not mind, therefore, having purple seals on face cards. Okay. And you're just gonna give me more levels in high card, why not? Alright, so if her whole deal is... Oh, wait a minute. But she also does unscored cards. Which means that we actually have something that works with Floatzel. As odd as that is. We also have something that works with Foresight. So hold on, let's actually make good use of this. I'm honestly surprised that Foresight is now a deck archetype. Alright, I'm also now very interested in what Mega Lopunny is all about. Hold on. No, I don't want to save it. God damn it. Now I'm just lost and confused. making this very much close to just an average day. One in 7 cards get drawn face down. Alright, we're just gonna do this just to play it. Oh, well. I'm gonna grab that because I want to ultimately focus on high card. Alright, so let's really get Jellicent boosted up there. And at this point, I think we're better off copying Lopunny. Yeah, we'll do pair. That's fine. Keep boosting Jellicent just to make sure that we stay in the running here. Queens, 5s, and 6s. Okay, don't have any in hand. Play this full house. Alright. And yeah, as far as I can tell, regular Lopunny is great for getting through ante-8. Though, honestly, probably not by itself. I don't know about high score. That might have to wait to see if we can find a Mega Lopunny. At the moment, not looking great for high score runs. Which, I mean, maybe that's the point. Maybe Inert Stake is trying to get away from runs that are all about high score. But I don't know, as someone who's been chasing high scores recently, I have fun looking for high scores. So, I don't know, it feels kind of bad that they're moving away from one of the things that's really fun in the game. But I could also just be a big whiny bubble blowing double baby, so you know, who really knows? I guess we're gonna start focusing on queens because discarding those is worth double chips for Jellicent. How about we do that? Alright, so let's go... Double high jump kick. Anything here? I don't know. Let's... Okay, that probably wasn't great. Any good face cards in here? Not that I'm going to be using them, just are there any? Eevee's back. Alright, so let's see. So now that this has changed to changing rank and suit every time you reroll to changing rank and suit every round. My question about this is, does it change on the same parameters as the idol, where it's essentially just it picks a random card in your hand and then essentially emulates that for the retrigger and the score? Because if it's emulating idle and it's only picking from cards in your hand, then this is still very good for high scores. But if it's just a random suit and rank every time, then that's awful. And I would hope that they didn't just flat out make an evolution awful. One unenhanced card. Honestly, Jolteon wouldn't be bad, but I have plenty of money. What I would like is more scoring. And most of those are kind of iffy for scoring, aside from Espeon, and... well, I don't know. We're not playing sixes, so that's not great. I will grab that, though. Seven, 5, and Queen. Cool. I would also like to point out that since I'm doing this on White Stake, I am very much not playing up to full potential here. How do I feel that Lopunny would do on a Gold Stake run? That is hard to say. Hello. Honestly, with enough foresight, and when I say foresight, I mean like the skill here, it'd probably be just fine. But I think another thing that would be really nice to address is that we could really use... oh, hold on, that's going to turn you into a face card. That would just be a waste of my time. But yeah, we could really use some way to get more Mega Stones. Especially with there being ultimately just more Mega Pokemon in the game. We really need more ways to get Mega Stones. That was a Zorua that I completely skipped. Damn it. And especially with the idea that things like Mega Lucario is now at least, if not already in the game, open to discussion, if not actively being designed. Hand size is a good thing to have for what Lopunny likes to do. Like, there's also Mega Houndoom, which I don't know what it does, but yeah, just the idea that that is a thing. Actually, because Lopunny wants... Who's the one that wants me to discard stuff? Is it you? No, Jellicent wants me to discard stuff, so that actually works out quite well with Houndour. Alright, so now... Here we go. Alright, I'll level up Pear some more. Sure, we'll take that. I don't know if I have a lot of 3s in my deck right now. That is the only 3 I have in my deck, so that really needs to get changed to something else. So if I can find like a King's Rock or something, that would be nice. Okay, well, let's just get through the Violet Vessel here. Alright, so now we have a 7, 8, or a king. Cool. Six, 2, ace, 9. And again, it is really hard to get an ace in such a way that it actually counts for that. Alright, not bad. We'll keep going as long as we can, but without a Mega Stone, that might not be very long. And that I only say that because I don't even know what you do when you have a Mega Stone. I don't know if that would extend the run or not. Hello, Mr. Char. Charmander would also work quite well with Houndoom. Floatzel works quite well with Lopunny, but I don't want to give up this really powerful Jellicent right now. But it is an interesting playstyle and something that I'm totally down for trying out. Do I think Lopunny would work out well in a gold stake run? Yes, but probably with some additional foresight support. Do I think she would work out well in a high score run? That is what I have yet to determine, and it might be a while until I can determine that. And that's mostly just due to how difficult it is to get Mega Stones. Like, it's one thing that they don't want, like, Mega Pokemon to completely break every run, but it's also kind of... It's also a little counterintuitive because there are so many things that... There are so many different Megas in the game, and it's so hard to see any of them just because it's almost impossible to get a Mega Stone. Let's tune you up to a queen and you down to a king. Alright, well, we have another chance. And no, unfortunately, nothing fun there. But... Honestly, I should be leveling up 3 of a kind at this point. Oh, it seriously needs to be a 4 of a kind now? Oh, I was not paying attention. Alright. I'm getting up to Ante 10 isn't anything special, but considering that we are testing out a completely new card, hey, maybe it's better than, maybe it's more special than we think. Alright, so... Now, let's... Yeah, let's turn this 6 into another gold 7. And we'll go boom, boom, boom. And that. And that. Admittedly, I thought that was going to do better. Alright, so we can grab that, try to level up a pair or a 3 of a kind. Alright, so I think in the long run I want to play Jacks, especially if I end up finding a Licky Tongue somewhere down the road. Let's actually try to level up. Nice. Alright, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a queen in the Foresight cards. Alright, so let's pull you down to Jack rank. Oh wait, hold on. I've got more discards I can use. Alright, so as I was saying, pull you down to a Jack and you up to a 10. Oh shit. I just realized I decked myself out. Alright, well there's only one way to end this run then. Houndoom! Oh, actually, we might be able to make it. Well, that's what I get for not paying attention. Alright, so I think we're going to get rid of you, get Zorua, and we're just going to go with the triple Lopunny Gambit. Alright, we have kings, so we'll do that. 2 7s, a 9, and a 10. Alright, almost got there, just on a random-ass hand. Alright, so this is probably where it ends. Yeah, I don't think I have what it takes to get to 14 million right now. But Lopunny is definitely interesting, and I'm very interested in seeing how Mega Lopunny works. But that, of course, requires just a decent lineup and some luck. You would also still be good for high score runs. Alright, well, let's just take this and go out with some dignity. Okay, so let's do that. We got the triple high jump kick gambit going on. Now down to double because Zorua gets nervous. Honestly. I also messed myself up by having Smeargle copy Zorua and not Lopunny. Not that I think I was getting to 14 million anyway, but at least now we see how this works. Alright, well that is about it. So you guys let me know what you think of Lopunny in the comments below, or of course on my social media. I would like to thank you for coming and spending some of your free time here with me today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and you take care, everybody.